This one's for you guys out there that really like the 3-point sling setups. This particular one is for a full-size AR15. This is from BlackHawk. This is their full-size tactical 3-point sling. You can see it right here. And I'm not the biggest fan of the 3-point slings. I think the 2-point slings overall are better because they don't hang up as much potentially as a 3-point sling would if you're wearing tactical gear, all that good stuff. And they're just simpler to use, easier to switch to your offhand, your off shoulder. If you're working in a close quarters environment, you need to switch shoulders. The 3-point sling isn't as conducive to that, but this one does have a quick release here that does help with that problem, and that's what I'm going to talk about. This is the part of the sling right here that I really like. Some of the 3-pointers out there don't have a good design like this. I really like this design, and I'll explain why. This right here, if you undo this, basically, this allows you to switch shoulders. When you undo this fastener, this gives you more strap, and you're able to switch to your offhand shoulder without taking the sling off. I think that's a great thing for 3-point slings. Not all of them offer that. Another thing that I like is this right here. This is a quick release. You hit that, and the rifle falls from your body. And people might say, well, what's the point? Don't you want to keep the rifle with your body at all times? Well, in something like a convoy environment, if you got one of these on, you're in a rollover, you're stuck, sometimes you got to dump your rifle. If you're in a close quarters type environment, you're cramped up, whether it's in a building or in a vehicle, and or in your survival situation, you're in water or something and you got to dump something, well, this is one way to do it. In a bad situation, you can dump the rifle, or at least disconnect it from your body, so that way you can get untangled or do whatever you need to do. So I really like that. That's a good point for the BlackHawk sling. The sling attaches to the front here, as you can see. It fastens to your front sling mount right here and then wraps around your handguard. Very secure mount, and it's very similar on the back end. You can see right there, it wraps around the buttstock, places the sling along the side so that way you get a good hang when you let the rifle hang when you're doing transition drills. And just keep in mind, one of the downsides of the sling, if you're wearing a lot of tactical gear, it may get caught up and tangled up in that tactical gear a lot more easily than a 2-point would. So just keep that in mind. But it's about a $40 sling. Sometimes you get it a little bit less. Look around online and you'll see a lot of different prices for this sling. Just type in Google BlackHawk 3-point tactical sling and you'll get a whole bunch of vendors that'll come up, and then you can go ahead and price compare and shop, do all that good stuff. So alright, there it is. Simple 3-point sling for you guys out there that really like the 3-pointers. And of course, this is for the full size. They've got universal ones. They've got ones for the shorter carbine length ARs. They got a lot of stuff in their inventory, so check it out. Aside from the fact that it could get caught up in your gear if you're wearing a lot of tactical gear, there really isn't many downsides to a 3-pointer. And as a side note, you'll kind of notice my new tabletop here. All my little flair that I got on my tabletop, I kind of like it. For you military guys, go ahead and show off your coins. If you're military, you've been military for a little bit, most of you guys will have coins. I got a meager coin collection, but I'm proud of it. A lot of neat coins there. So in any case, enough blabbing out of me. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, stay safe.